There is nothing like a locally grown, fresh, red, ripe, sweet, juicy strawberry. Am I right? The problem here where I live is the season is so short. So today we're talking about how to preserve those all year long. I'm Shelly with Art from My Table, and today I'm going to show you how to freeze strawberries 3 different ways. The first method is simply to flash freeze these berries and store them in Ziploc bags in your freezer. This is my favorite way to do it. It's the fastest way and it doesn't require any sugar, so it's much better for you. I tend to like my strawberries just very pure the way they are. I think they have enough sweetness, but it's totally optional. So the first thing you want to do is rinse your berries really well. You don't want to soak them, but you do want to get all the dirt and the debris that may be on there. So we'll do that first. Once that's done, we need to take out the stems. Now, I have a tendency to just use a paring knife and slice the stems right out. I am a little bit careful to make sure that I'm not taking off the whole top of the strawberry. I really just want just the stem. There are a couple different tools that you can use. One is a strawberry huller, and that's a little tool that will go in and only take out the stem. It's really handy, especially if you have kids that might be helping you to take the stems off of your berries. The other thing that you can do is actually use a straw. And this is a fun little trick where the straw will actually, you stick it in the bottom and it will just push out the top of the berry for you, or excuse me, the stem, and it comes right out. So that's another way you can do it. That's also fun for kids. The only thing you want to be careful of with this one is you want to make sure that you are getting it straight up, so you do push that stem right out. I tend to just use the knife because it's easy, it's quick, it's a less tool, but all of those methods work great. You just have to do what works best for you. Once we have all the stems off, we're going to go ahead and get the strawberries dried. So you can do that a couple of different ways. You can take some paper towels to them and just kind of blot them dry. You can also just lay them out on kitchen towels and let them air dry for maybe an hour, just so that there's not a bunch of water on there. If there's a lot of water on there, then we're gonna form ice crystals, and we wanna avoid that. So now all of our strawberries are sliced, and we're gonna lay them out to dry, and then we're gonna lay them on a tray to freeze them. So I have lined my tray with parchment paper. You can also use wax paper. They both work great. And my strawberries, I just dried them off with a paper towel, and now I'm just gonna lay these out. Oh, I missed one. There we go. All right, I'm just gonna lay these out on the tray. They can be close together, but you don't want them to be touching. One thing to note too, when you do rinse off your strawberries, make sure you do it before you take the stems off. Especially if you're using a strawberry hull, because that can go in, you can just get a lot of excess water that goes down in there, or if you're using a straw. And then once you have laid all of your strawberries out, you're gonna lay this flat in your freezer. A chest freezer works great if you have one, but just ahead of time, you're gonna wanna make sure you just clear out some space. And they're just gonna need to stay in there in the open air like this, just until they're frozen. So that can take maybe a couple of hours. I usually just throw mine in overnight and then finish it up the next day. The great thing about freezing them this way is that each of the strawberries are going to stay individual and not clumped together. So I like that because if I'm making a smoothie that just maybe requires 3 or 4 strawberries for a single serve, I can just grab those out and use them. Or I can grab a whole cup or however much I may need for whatever recipe I'm making. So that's one of the reasons this is my favorite way to do it. So we'll just go put these in the freezer. The second method that we are going to use to freeze our strawberries is simply called a dry pack. Now this is actually sweetening your berries using sugar, and sugar is a natural preservative. It will help to keep the color a little brighter, and it does help it to maintain its shape a little bit more after you thaw them. But realistically, when you thaw fruit, it is going to be a little bit mushy. So I've already rinsed these berries, and I have taken off the stems, and I'm just gonna pour them into a bowl. And we're just gonna sprinkle some sugar on these. You need about 1/3 of a cup to 3/4 of a cup per quart of strawberries. It's really gonna depend on how sweet you like them. So I'm just gonna put that on here. I don't have quite a quart here. And then you just wanna stir these. Just kind of fold the berries over until that sugar is dissolved. You can also, any of these methods, you can use sliced strawberries if you want to. I've just left mine whole today. Usually for what I'm using strawberries for are smoothies or pancake syrup, strawberry syrup, that sort of thing. So it doesn't usually require me to slice them. So I just take the shortcut and do it whole. Once that sugar is coating your strawberries and it's dissolved, at that point you can package that up and place them in your freezer. You can use a freezer container, or you can just use a bag that has a Ziploc or a seal on it. If you do use bags, I recommend that you always label and also double bag it. Sometimes when things just get tossed around in the freezer, you can get little holes in the bag, and you often won't know that until things are thawing and have made a mess. People also ask if you can use a natural sweetener such as stevia, or a no-calorie sweetener, so a sugar substitute, and you absolutely can do that. They are not going to give you any preserving effect. It's going to do nothing for the color, but you will have that sweeter flavor. So once I have them in the bag, I'll just seal it up. I like to get as much air as possible out of the bag, and that helps prevent against freezer burn or ice crystals forming. There we go. Once I have them all out, I'll just lay it flat and let them freeze that way. Now these, when you take them out of the freezer, will all be frozen solid together, unlike the other strawberries where you can take them separately. So it's a good idea to pre-measure them and add that to your label so you know exactly how much is in each bag. The last method is freezing your strawberries in a simple syrup. Now one tip here is to make sure you prepare your simple syrup ahead of time so that when you come back from the market or the farm with your strawberries, everything is ready and set to go. To make a simple syrup, it's simply equal parts sugar and water, and you just put that in a pan on low heat and just give it a stir occasionally, and that sugar will dissolve. Once it's dissolved, you can transfer it to a container and put it in your refrigerator to cool. And this will keep in your refrigerator for about a week. Again, we're going to rinse the berries and take off the tops, and I've already done that. We're simply gonna place them in a jar. And again, I am using whole berries here, but you absolutely can slice these if you'd like to, or cut them up into even smaller pieces than that. So we're just gonna put the berries in there, and you do want them to be in there as tight as they can be. Next, I'm gonna add my simple syrup. And I'm gonna pour this in just to cover the berries, but I am gonna be putting this in the freezer, so you do wanna leave some headspace, some room for expansion. And with this, I'll just go ahead and place on the top, and now that is ready for the freezer. Just like the dry pack that we froze, these are going to come out solid together, but they'll be nice and sweet and flavorful, and you can add them to any of your favorite strawberry recipes. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for more mouth-watering recipes. For all the details on this recipe and lots of ways to use your frozen strawberries, head over to artformytable.com.